Hello everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing on this lovely Saturday night? I hope everyone is well. I hope you've had a good day, and I hope you have a fun day tomorrow. uh, anyway, yeah. Hello, this is Sarzac. It is Fantasy Star Online Saturday. We're going to be playing some PSO. Unlike last week, there is no Coco G. There is no collab going on tonight, so it's just going to be little old me. And I think we're going to start trying the solo content on very hard, which I know I cannot like clear all the levels. I mean, I can't even clear online Olka Flow on hard mode yet. We'll get there though. But we might as well just start. That way we can start getting levels up quicker and see how far we can actually push our character tonight. So that's what's going on. Let's look at the chat. All right, we got Lucky Rook and Thunder Drummer. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Let me give Thunder Drummer here a shouty. The Thunder Drummer. How are you doing today, guys? There's a shouty for Thunder Drummer. I know people are probably following Thunder if you're in the chat right now, but just if you're not, for some strange reason, like head over to his channel and follow him. He's a really awesome guy, really good streamer. JRPGs are his bread and butter, and he knows them really well, and he plays a lot of them. So yeah, gonna be doing that tonight. Playing some PSO tonight in just a bit. I just want to mention real quick that next Sunday, not tomorrow. Good God, not tomorrow. I would die if this was tomorrow.
Average Donkey Kong game
next Sunday,
minute.
October
It's
30th,
absolute brutality.
we're going to be doing a special viewer redeemed stream. Thunder Drummer here redeemed 125,000 points for. Let me. I know that background music is very loud during that little opening intro. Let me clear that out real quick. But Thunder Drummer redeemed 125,000 points a few weeks ago to get me to play Skyrim, which I have never played before. I've played Morrowind. I've played Oblivion. I really dig Oblivion. Oblivion is fantastic. But I never got around to playing Skyrim, despite as popular as that game is. So I'm going to be playing Skyrim on October 30th at 2 p.m. Central for about 6 hours. So if you're not doing anything, pop on in. Let's see. Lucky Rook writes that he's doing great. Awesome. Hey, Hellbilly, what's up? Hellbilly, I saw you streaming earlier today. I wasn't able to pop in or anything. I was just running a bunch of errands, but let me give you a shouty real quick. Playing some Dead by Daylight. I hope that went well. Thunder Drummer says that he's doing good, just relaxing after work. That's what I'm talking about. I am a little stressed out right now. We've got D&D tomorrow, and I've got to finish getting my house cleaned up and finished all that kind of stuff. But I normally get stressed out with just D&D anyway, since I am a DM. It's just my nature to get stressed out over things. So I was just like, well, should I cancel the stream tonight? And I'm like, no, don't do that. It's a good way to unwind and hang out with some really cool people. So we're gonna do that, and I'll get the D&D stuff done. At the very least, D&D is something that a decent DM can at least improvise with. And I mean, sometimes you have to because you don't know what your players are going to do all the time. Um, so we've got some things that will definitely be happening tomorrow, but just gonna have to like work everything out. I did not use this. All right, so I haven't really done anything with very hard on offline mode, and as such, that means I don't have any of the levels unlocked. So we're just gonna go as far as we can on very hard on offline and see what I can unlock. I think that also affects what you can access on online mode if you're the one that creates the game. I could be wrong about that. I know Kokoji and I have talked about that before, and just But yeah, with D&D tomorrow, like this has just been like a very busy couple of weeks for me, and I really just want to have like a few hours where I can go watch the new Halloween movie. I'm hearing like really mixed things about it, and that's fine. I just don't want to hear spoilers because for some reason Sarzac cares about stupid Halloween movie spoilers. But,
my
hey,
disappointment
Jeremy Darkness, what's up?
is immeasurable.
How's it going, Jeremy?
And my day is
Let me
moving.
give you a shouty real quick. Jeremy Darkness, everybody. Good streamer, really fun guy, really chill. Check him out if you haven't checked Jeremy out yet. Okay, I'm noticing a difference already between this and online mode. Because I've cleared very hard on online mode several times with like Kokoji and others. I've never done like offline mode, just me, but I'm already noticing like a tremendous reduction in the amount of enemies, which I guess makes sense, you know. So anyway, what did any of you guys do anything exciting today? Anything fun? Had lunch with a good friend of mine today, and it was we were both running late. But I felt bad because I was running so late that she got to my house and was waiting outside in her car for me because I was literally just getting out of the shower. And it's like, oh God, give me 10 minutes, please. Oh no, Michael Myers is in it? Oh no! I was hoping it was going to be about like Season of the Witch, Halloween 3, where it was, you know, the movie about the Silver Shamrock Company. Why can't we get another movie with the Silver Shamrock Company? That would be lovely. Yeah, I'm generally not like a big spoiler person. Like, I'm really weird about spoilers. Like, when a new Star Wars movie comes out, I will go to Wikipedia and I will read the plot summary in detail because I want to know what the fuck I'm getting myself into, especially with some of the more recent Star Wars movies. It's like, okay, are they going to try to subvert my expectations again? If so, I want to go in fucking prepared. But for some reason, I care about this stupid Halloween movie. It's called Halloween Ends. We know goddamn well that Halloween is not going to end. That we're going to go maybe 4 or 5 years without any Halloween movies, and then they're going to come out with more Halloween movies, and it's going to be like, oh, Michael Myers is back. He's coming after Jamie Lee Curtis. This time she's in the nursing home. Which, the one they did, like the first of this new, like, I guess, sub-trilogy or whatever, I actually really liked the first one, the one that I think came out in 2017, 2018, I forget what year. The one where she had like her death house. it was like Home Alone, but with an old lady, and instead of being prepared for like 2 wacky burglars, it's prepared for a serial killer. I still don't know what to think of the one I saw like last year though. The evil dies the night thing was a little overdone, and I had some issues with some of the characters and things in that. They have made a lot of Halloween movies, and most of them are bad, but I enjoy that series. I enjoy even the bad Halloween movies for the most part. There's one that I find unwatchable, and that is I think it's Halloween 5. Like it's either 5 or 6. I think 6. I think I like 6. I think that's the one with who's the guy that played Ant-Man? Something Rudd, Paul Rudd. He's in that movie. That was like one of his first roles. And like, there's two different versions of that movie. There's the theatrical version and there's a producer's cut. And they're both not great, but they've got like fun things in there, like a Michael Myers cult. And it's just like, okay, this is kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of stupid that there's a cult of Michael Myers, but I'll take this. And then you've got Halloween Resurrections with Busta Rhymes and that awesome fight between Michael Myers and Busta Rhymes. That's what they need for the next fucking Mortal Kombat, right? Since Mortal Kombat games like to put like Jason and Freddy and all those kind of kids. They need to put Michael Myers in it, and then they also need to put Busta Rhymes in it. Trick or treat, motherfucker. I need to make that a fucking blurb on my channel. Shame on you, Sarzac, for not having that set up already. Maybe they'll do it like they did with Jason and put him in space. I still never seen Jason X. That was a concept that was just too dumb for even me. And I was just like, I don't know about this Jason X thing. But a lot of people have told me it's good for what it is, which is just a slasher movie that's not really taking itself seriously. So maybe I should watch it. It's not like we've gotten any Friday the 13th movies recently. After they made like beef patties, like Kiss with their last tour. What? I don't really pay attention to Kiss, Lucky. What's up with them? I know they had a really bad movie, like a Kiss movie, like it was an action-packed movie, I think made in the 70s or 80s. And they had to fight like animatronic versions of themselves. But I don't really follow Kiss all that much. Hey Bap 2222, what's up? How are you doing today, Bap? Best part of Jason X is when he's in the simulator thing and the girl is in the sleeping bag and he's beating her against the tree. Now, I will say, Freddy versus Jason. I mean, that's a dumb movie, but it's so fun. It's just got so many cool scenes, and it's a lot of fun. I think they did both Freddy and Jason right. I don't know if I would want a second one because I don't think they have ever figured out how to get Freddy Krueger to work without oh god, what's his fucking name? The actor that's played him in almost everything. I can picture like his fucking face right now. I want to say it's something English. Why can I not remember this dude's name? What is the actor who plays Freddy? And not the one from the fucking remake. Which I actually didn't find the Freddy remake to be that bad. But when I went to go see it in theaters, I was the only person in the entire theater. So I was kind of like on a dopamine high of just being happy that I had an entire theater to myself. Yeah, I don't remember his fucking name. I see his face. I see his face without any of the makeup. And I can hear his voice, like his normal speaking voice. I just can't fucking think of his name right now. Kiss did a last tour, but they wanted more money. Isn't that like Gene Simmons' MO? Is that he always just wants more money? Like I've heard even like Kiss fans complain about Gene Simmons and how the dude is just like totally like fixated on just earning every penny that he can get, which, you know, that's fine. Make money, live comfortably, that's fine. I would have thought that he probably would have been comfortable a long time ago, but, you know, some people, you know, like to live like kings, I guess. Not me. Just give me a nice, solid middle-class home with a nice car that works and a comfortable life, and that's all I need. I don't need like some sort of like mega mansion. I mean, if somebody wanted to give me one, I'm not gonna turn it down. Be like, yeah, I'll take that mega mansion. Robert England, thank you, Hellbilly. Thank you. I knew it was something. Yes, I knew it was something like England or something like that. And it was on the tip of my tongue. But that's my dementia for me. That happened to me when I went to watch The Joker. Really bad. I would have figured that like that movie would have always had people there. That movie did really well. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, that did not. Like even a friend of mine who was like she was really into those movies. She's a few years older than me, so she saw some of like the original ones when she was like a teenager in the 80s. And she's just like, no, this looks terrible. I can't watch this. Hey, Fluff Plays. How are you? Yeah, I actually only found out that Gene Simmons was Jewish recently, and it was kind of a fucked up story. Apparently, for whatever reason, I was like on a Power Ranger kick, and I don't know why. I was never even really into Power Rangers, like outside of the original series that much when I was a kid. But apparently, he entered into like a deal with the guy doing who did Power Rangers, Ham Saban, who was a notoriously difficult businessman to work with and is quite ruthless, from what I've heard. Which is kind of fucked up too, because he also was like a 80s musical cartoon artist. Like he did the soundtrack for like He-Man, the original He-Man show. But apparently, they were they were talking to like make some sort of like Power Ranger Kiss team up. And I'm so glad that didn't happen. That just sounds atrocious. And I'm not even like big fans of either of them. But apparently, they met with like some guy at Marvel, and Saban, who I believe also has Israeli citizenship. He started speaking to this Marvel executive in Hebrew, and said something like, "Now we're going to gut Simmons like a fish," not knowing that Gene Simmons is actually, you know, Jewish, has Israeli citizenship, and fluently speaks Hebrew. And apparently Gene Simmons in Hebrew calls Ham Saban out as an asshole, and tells him to fuck off. Which I just picture this in my mind happening, and I'm just like, you know, I don't like when people try to fuck over other individuals out of money. Like, you know, I understand wanting to like maximize profits and stuff like that, but be honorable about it. Be fair. And I know that's not how a lot of business works, but you know, that's how I would approach things. So, you know, not really a big fan of Gene Simmons, but when I heard that story, I'm like, you know what? You go, Gene Simmons. Fuck Ham Saban. All right, let me destroy this stuff. Yeah, like Saban is responsible for so much of my childhood. I did not know that he did like all these. He and another guy, one of his business partners named Suki Levy, I think. They did like so many 80s cartoon soundtracks. It's kind of crazy how much they did. But sure enough, if you go watch the credits for the original He-Man show, you'll see Ham Saban's name on it. All right, let me check up with chat. I was a little caught up there. Jeepers Creepers is my favorite series. I don't know Jeepers Creepers. But man, Just spent 30 minutes at Sonic trying to get treats for 30 minutes at a fucking Sonic? Seriously, Starfluff? The fuck? Did they have to like go in the back and like kill a cow or something? Got back home from my cybersecurity con around. Oh, good. Yeah, Bap. How was everything? Did you get enough sleep last night?
Bastard, I read
I'm glad to hear that the conference went well. I don't know anything about cybersecurity. One of my old Warhammer buddies, he was very into that as his profession. He had a couple of terminal degrees in computer science, computer security. He had worked for the military as a security contractor, and just listening to him talk about that kind of stuff was just very, very fascinating. Heard Buckethead did the Power Rangers guitar riffs. Huh. You got enough sleep. Good, good. And hey, Blood and Guts, what's up? I was just asking Starfluff, how the fuck did Sonic take 30 minutes to heat up their freaking food? I mean, come on, let's face it, fast food. That stuff's already that stuff arrives in boxes, frozen, and they just warm that shit up. I mean, I can understand like fast food taking, maybe if it takes like 10, 15 minutes. Places do get busy, but half an hour? That's a little much. Unless they're like short-staffed or something. I mean, I don't know. We have this one fast food joint near us. It's called Freddy's. I think it's a Texas chain. They do hot dogs, hamburgers, and they also their big thing is their custard, their frozen custard, which is actually pretty good. Well, I go through their. I tried to go through their drive-thru once. I just wanted to get like an unsweet tea and a little thing of cheese curds. I was on my way home, and I'm just like, you know what, just get a little snack. Don't go crazy, because this shit's not good for you. And the drive-thru was closed. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is the drive-thru closed? So I get down, and it turns out there's only 2 fucking people working in the entire store. There's a crew member and then a shift manager, and apparently they did not have enough people to keep the drive-thru open. Which, yeah, okay, I get that. I get being short-staffed, people calling in, not being able to hire a bunch of people, new people in light of all the COVID stuff. I get that. It's not fast anymore. It's sad. Which one was it? Blood and Guts? The one on Rhine Street? I think that one was built after I moved. 25 minutes. Yeah, we basically just ordered ice cream and drinks. Yeah, there's no fucking excuse for that. The ice cream literally is funneled out of a fucking machine. Is it fast time at Freddy's? I do think of Five Nights at Freddy's every time I go to that restaurant, and I played a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's like after it came out and kind of became a thing. At the time, I was kind of fascinated with the Rockafire Explosion and Showbiz Pizza, and these games come out. And I've met the owner, or I'm not the owner, but the guy who created like all the animatronics for Showbiz Pizza. He was very nice to me. I'll say this: he was very nice to me. When I met him, he was very much a gentleman. His online presence is insane, and that's all I'll say. I'm not even going to say the dude's name. But he got a little up in arms over the success of Five Nights at Freddy's, thinking that it was like copyright infringement, and he was just like, do I sue them and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't think you understand what parody is and how that's covered. the Supreme Court has ruled quite thoroughly on what a parody is and how parody works are allowed. Hey, Lucian Pie, what's up? How are you doing? How is your Saturday going?
We are from the moon. We do what we want.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I am an asshole. I am an absolute asshole. Lucky, I did not notice the bits you used 18 minutes ago. Holy shit, man. I'm sorry. Holy crap. How did I not notice that? And then you just gave another 100 bits. Hang on. How did I miss that? Did the alert go off? I don't see it in the chat. But man, Lucky, thank you for those 200 bits, man. I really appreciate that. That's very awesome of you. Thank you. And yeah, I'm sorry, I did not see that first notification go off. If it went off. Because we had a couple people sub last night and so forth, and notifications never went off for them. But it was going off for like others. Thank you for that, Lucky. I'm okay, Lucy, and I'm a little stressed out.
From the moon, we do what we want.
It was a very busy week at work, and I have Dungeons and Dragons tomorrow. I've got my group coming over, and I always get very stressed out with D&D because I get my house cleaned up. You know, you want to make sure everything's perfect for the session. Luckily, we don't have a lot of combat planned. It's a lot of role-playing, so it should be fine. But I debated on whether I was going to stream tonight or not, and I'm like, you know what? Stream. It's a good way to hang out with cool people. It's a good way to unwind. So go ahead and stream. It's not like my D&D group. All of the people of whom I have known for over 20 years, one of which I went to middle school with. It's not like they're coming here to like evaluate me with like a clipboard and fucking like fire me if they, you know, feel that the D&D session is not up to par. You know, it's D&D. It's meant to be fun, right? But I get worked up over it because I'm a very serious DM, and I like to put a lot of effort into my campaign. Like, I'll paint miniatures, I'll design terrain. If there's an NPC that they're going to encounter, I'll have developed like at least a page or two of a backstory, because I want like the world that my players play in to be like as realistic as possible. But the problem is that it makes it a lot of work to kind of prepare, and when I do a lot of work and stuff, then that leads to me being stressed out. So maybe I should not go into some of the details that I do. It's gonna be a good time. At the very least, I have some.
We are from the moon. We do what we want.
Jeremy Darkness. Oh my goodness, more bits. I heard that one. Jeremy Darkness with some biddies. I see Lucky Rook gave another biddy. Look at Jeremy and Lucky going out of control with the biddies. Hang on, guys. This is kind of a dangerous part. It's very easy to get overwhelmed in this little section, especially when the big guys start spawning. Blood and Guts, thank you for that resub. 6 months. That's 6 months of Blood and Guts. 6 months that I've had Blood and Guts in my life.
We are from the moon. We do what we want.
For those that don't know, Blood and Guts is a dear friend of mine that goes back to high school. Thank you for that resub, Blood and Guts. Okay, it looks like I got past the monsters. Let me get caught up on chat. I'm sorry, guys. But yes, Lucky, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Jeremy. Bap writes, I got a few job leads at the oh, good. Have you, Bap, have you been in that field for a long time? Or is it something that you're just like getting into?
We are from the moon. We do what we want.
Oh no, Bit War. Thank you for the biddies. Okay, yay, I found the teleporter. So what does everyone have planned for tomorrow? Anything going on with any of you, or is it going to just be kind of a nice lazy Sunday? Been in the field a while, just could not get a job after my first contract gig. Well, I will keep my fingers crossed for you, man. That is, I know what it's like to be in a professional field and to kind of struggle with getting a position for a while. It's very frustrating, but
We're from the moon. We do what we want.
that's wonderful to hear that you had a couple of leads. Hopefully they will go into something. Is that a field that is considered saturated right now, or is it
We're
a field
from the
that's still
moon. We
like
do what we
expanding?
want.
Let me blow these up. Gardening and planting argilla and peas. Oh, I'd love to see pictures of your garden, Lucky. If you remember tomorrow, take some pictures of it and post it in the Discord. I'd love to see that. I can keep the bitty titties. Well, you know, it's. Look, Jeremy, don't ever, you don't ever have to thank me for rating you. I rate you because you're a cool dude, and I enjoy having you in the channel, and I enjoy checking out your stuff. So, but yeah, man, I really appreciate you and all the support you give. So thank you for that. And BAP says that it's still expanding. Well, that's good. Growth means that there should be more and more opportunities opening up. My friend that I was talking about, when he was here, he ended up moving his family to Denver, Colorado, and I think he had like 2 masters in various computer fields, and he was considering getting his doctorate. And I think he was only around for a semester before he realized that was just not necessary unless he wanted to teach, and which he doesn't. So he's just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need this. Alright, let's go see how the dragon... Let's see how I can solo the dragon. Let's see how this goes. I should be fine here. Oh, I'm gonna totally hit him with this fucking sword. Shit, he's gonna follow me. I'll probably hop on online later just to kind of dork around there. I know it's a little bit more exciting to watch.
Finish him, Daddy.
I just want to see how far I can get in episode 1 on offline mode before it starts to become kind of a struggle. Which, this hasn't been too bad. This has actually been pretty easy. So I kind of am expecting the next level, the caves, to be kind of easy. Maybe not kind of, but... There we go. My Transformers X G.I. Joe crossover Megatron his tank? I'm just trying to imagine this in my head right now. How fucking cool. What are you more of, Bap? A Transformer or a G.I. Joe fan? More of a Transformer fan. Gotcha. I had as a kid, I had some Transformers and GI Joes, like almost every a boy in the, boy kid in the 80s. Trying to remember, I had a lot of the, God, what were the dinosaurs called in Transformers? The Dinobots, I think. Like there's Grimlock, which was the T-Rex. I also had the Brontosaurus and the Triceratops, and I think I also had the Pterodon. I don't remember their names. All right, Lucky. Thank you for the luck.
Thank you.
I will be here. Intergalactic Pinecone coming in with a resub of 5 months. Holy shit, Pinecone. Have we known each other for almost half a year? Good God, that time goes by fast. Let me give my buddy here, the Intergalactic Pinecone, a shouty. Pinecone, as everybody knows, I think most of you know Pinecone at this point. Pinecone is a really cool guy, does some really chill streams, really good conversationalist. He can go from talking about like stupid shit, like Whataburger commercials, to interesting philosophical topics. And he plays a large variety of games. He was playing some, I think some of the new Crash Bandicoot. I'm not too familiar with Crash myself, to be honest with you, but it looked like a new game. How are you doing today, Pinecone? Thank you for that resub, my friend. Yeah, so there's the Dinobots. I also remember that there was like these insect robots, and I had like a grasshopper. I know they were Decepticons. I know I had the grasshopper one. I had like 2 or 3 of those because I had a birthday, and like I got 3 of them from different people that day. It was kind of funny. The one I really wanted, the Transformer I really wanted as a kid that I never got, was they were from the movie, the animated movie, and they were like piranhas.
Donkey Kong game
and they're in that one
last a
scene
minute.
where I think
absolute
Quintessence
brutality.
like sentenced some of the Transformers to death, and there's like this whole horde of like piranha Transformers. I don't remember what they're called, but I wanted those guys. Do you have any of the vintage toys for either BAP, or do you just kind of like collect some of the new stuff? Beat Crash 4 today. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was in the stream for the most of the part, Pinecone, but I was also like lurking a good bit because I was trying to get my house ready because I have people coming over for D&D, and I work myself up into kind of an anxious mess every day before D&D. Everything has to be perfect. Yeah, I wish I'd kept some of my OG toys. I had one of the coolest Cobra planes that was released in the OG line, and I think it was called a Raven. It had like a tiny little plane that like sat on top of it, and I remember getting that, and I had that for the longest. I didn't have a lot of G.I. Joe stuff, but I had the Raven, and the Raven was like really fucking cool, and I really wish I had kept that. And then oh god, my sister and I did not get along for like 20 years. And it started over a fucking G.I. Joe figure. I'm going to tell this story. My sister and I, we get along very well today, and have for probably the last 10, 15 years. But for like 20 years, like she and I were constantly going at it, and it started with a fucking G.I. Joe figure. So, I've always liked bad guys. I've got a statue of Skeletor in my fucking home office. I've always liked the bad guys. And, I always enjoyed the G.I. Joe cartoon, and I always found Cobra Commander to be like a funny bad guy, because he's kind of goofy. He's at least in that show, he's kind of goofy. I know some other interpretations of Cobra Commander. He's a ruthless terrorist. Wait. Why did Caves 1 not open? Do I need to go talk to the principal? Hang on, I'm very confused. Cave 1 should open unless I need to go talk to the principal. Let me go do that. So at one point I had I had the metal mast. No wait, I don't think it was metal mast Cobra Commander. I had the Cobra Commander figure in the 80s that you had to like mail off like proof of purchases for. Like you could not buy this Cobra Commander in stores. And I was like 5 or 6 when I got this thing, and you know, I mean, it was really my mom that was doing it for me. I was just like, I want Cobra Commander, so you know, she's just like, well, okay, we've got these packages, I'll send it in, and they'll send you the Cobra Commander. So I get that Cobra Commander, which my understanding is that motherfucker is rare these days. He comes in, and he's my Cobra Commander buddy. Like I dig him. Well, one day I bring my Cobra Commander with me, and my mom and my sister and we go see the He-Man She-Ra movie that had just come out in theaters, Secret of the Sword. And after that, we stop at my grandmother's house, and you know, my mom and grandmother are visiting, and we're having a decent time. Let me talk to all these nerds. And my sister gets agitated with me because I have the TV on, some stupid like Nickelodeon show or something like that. And I'm just watching TV, minding my own business, and she's like, turn it off this show. This is stupid. This is stupid. And I'm like, no, I'm watching the show. And my mom and grandmother don't care. They're just chatting. So she gets really agitated with me. She takes my Cobra Commander figure and rips it in half. Just pops it off. And those things have like a rubber band, like the old G.I. Joe figures have like a rubber band inside of them that connect the upper body to the torso. She snapped my Cobra Commander figure. There's no fixing them. Nearly 20 years she and I did not get along, and that was the spark there. Okay, I had to talk to the principal. That was the thing. Your D&D setups always look so elaborate. Thank you, Starfluff. I use a mix of pre-painted terrain, which is very expensive, but I'm at the point where I have so much of it I don't need any more. And I also do a lot of like miniature painting myself, which I haven't really done recently because it's so time consuming, and I think I kind of burnt myself out on it. So I need kind of a break from it. It is something I generally enjoy. Hey, Bowler Hat Gamer, how are you doing? How was your Soul Reaver stream? Sorry, I was in there for a good bit. Sorry I wasn't like too chatty. I've got company coming over tomorrow for D&D, so I'm trying to get the house ready and trying to make sure I've got all the D&D stuff in order. All right, so we're in the caves offline, very hard. Let's see how far we can progress here. There are 3 levels of the caves. Caves 1, this level right here, is probably my least favorite level in episode 1. Not because it's hard or anything. I find the level design of this area to be really just bland. But Caves 2 and 3 I like. Oh, also, I hate these fucking things. These are plants that will put status effects on you, and then they laugh at you. Last hurricane took out most of my old toys that were in my dad's garage. Still have them, but they got all wet. Well, like, what did that do to like plastic? Like, you know, I know like some toys, like the G.I. Joe figures, have like rubber parts, and obviously rubber submerged in water is not going to go too well. But like I'd imagine that some of the things were okay just because they were like hard plastic, or am I wrong about that? I'm going backwards. Game ramped itself up in difficulty and had more buffering issues tonight, despite... Oh god, okay, so tech issues. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right. They have like screws and stuff in them, that's right. Alright, so let's go ahead. Well, did you, were you able to progress decently into the game, Bowler? Yeah, stickers. That's another thing. A lot of 80s toys use stickers because they obviously didn't want to pay for like the sculpting details. So it's just easier to like print stickers and have the kids apply them themselves. Of course, most toy stickers from the 80s, the adhesive has probably just, you know, worn off at this point. Not that you couldn't, like, you know, put like a new adhesive substance on it to get it to re-stick, but still. I have my new gaming laptop that I've had for a few months. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get a new desktop next year. My current desktop is a 2012 Windows 7 machine. Obviously, I don't use that for gaming in any way. That's more of a work computer at this point. I used to use it to play World of Warcraft all the time, but I don't play World of Warcraft anymore, and I won't play it. But I don't even think that it could run modern Warcraft, even though it still uses like the same graphical engine. Like, I know for whatever reasons they up the requirement on those games in very subtle ways. There you go, Gorilla Glue. Right, Gorilla Glue. You can use it on 80s toys, you can use it on your hair. Gorilla Glue is perfect for everything. Want to get a 3-0
Average Donkey Kong game
MDX
doesn't last a month. It's absolute
Megatron, but have to
brutality.
wait a month and... Whoa! Getting rated by Miho 2007 with a party of 23. Crazy Fragger 124 has followed. Hello, welcome Raiders, welcome everybody. Holy shit. Miho is the fucking man. What is up, Miho? How is everyone doing today? How are you guys? How was your stream, Miho? For those of you that were here before this awesome raid happened, let me plug my buddy here at Miho 2007. Miho is a really fucking cool dude that I met through Thunder Drummer a few months ago. He does some really fucking awesome streams. Like watching his stream is like drinking fucking like coffee. You just get energetic because he's got so much energy. He's got so much fun going on, and they're very lively. And he's got a wonderful community. He does a lot of stuff with Pokemon cards. And I will say, as somebody that has never done anything with Pokemon cards before, I still enjoy watching his streams and watching him do all the stuff that he does with these cards. So please give Miho here a follow if you haven't done so yet, and be sure to check out his stream. You'll definitely enjoy yourself. And Paka, thank you also for the follow. Thank you. Stream is going well, Miho. How was yours? And what you got planned for the rest of the weekend? Are you doing some streams tomorrow, or is tomorrow a chill day for you? Yeah, I'm just dorking around here in Phantasy Star Online, which I'm playing in offline mode right now because I'm trying to unlock some stuff. But we just have a chill stream tonight. I don't have anything I'm setting out to really do in PSO. Just want to play some PSO and just chit chat with everyone. Okay, you know what? I'll kill the dragon. I'd rather mess with the dragon than the fucking flower. Stream in the morning. Oh my god, you are a madman. You are a madman. But I actually will probably be up early tomorrow morning. I've got D&D going on and a bunch of people coming to my house so that I gotta get shit ready. But man, thank you so much for that raid, Miho. Oh shit. Okay, so you're gonna be doing some Halo tonight then. Well, tell you what, my friend. If you are still streaming, by the time I finish this, I'm gonna return the love and favor, and I'm gonna give you a raid then. If you're still doing that whenever I finish up. I don't know if I'm gonna do my full 4 hours tonight or not. I gotta get some stuff done before I go to bed tonight. That is true. That is true, and I do like to try to raid smaller people myself. Like I was in my friend Mr. Popinski's raid I guess a week ago, and he was trying to figure out who to raid, and I'm like, hey, raid this person. They have exactly one viewer right now, and it's a really cool person. And he had something like 30 people in his stream. Maybe a little bit less than that, but he had a big stream, so they ended up raiding this person, and you know, you could just see on the face, on their face, just how excited they were. Boom! Shoot you in the butt. Fucking bug. What is everyone having for dinner tonight? I know Blood and Guts and Starfluff had a Sonic that apparently took 30 minutes to prepare, but anyone else having anything yummy? Let's see, and Bowler is redeeming a cookie redeem. Let me just clear out this room real quick, Bowler. This is kind of a gauntlet area, and it doesn't stop for a little bit, so let me do that, and then I'll eat a cookie. I had lunch with a friend of mine, and we went to this one restaurant, and I had this wonderful hamburger. This thing was thick, it was juicy, had some really quality cheese to it. But I will tell you, that was for lunch. I am still fucking full from it, so I think I'm skipping dinner tonight. Yeah, soy sauce is something you have to be careful with. Like you gotta have like the right amount. If you don't have enough soy sauce, it's like, why did you even bother? But if you overdo it, it's like just tasting pure salt, you know? Okay, okay, I've cleared out the room, so let me go ahead and eat a cookie for Bowler. All right, I'm gonna move the mic away from my mouth a little bit, obviously, so I don't nom in y'all's ears. All right, thank you for that redeem, Bowler. Lucky is having Domino's bacon jalapeno onion with garlic parm sauce. I assume that's a pizza. I also know that they do like they've got like some stuff like bread stuff and some pasta and so forth. When I do Domino's, I normally get their Philly cheesesteak pizza. That's been kind of like my go-to Domino's pizza for like the last 20 years. Oh, I had a Chips Ahoy. I'm still working on the normal Chips Ahoy box that I bought like 2 3 weeks ago. I'd have to say they are more tolerable than the chewy ones, which are good at first, but those things are dry. They're chewy, but somehow still dry. Okay, so there's another button. Why would people hate you, Lucky? I don't see anything in that pizza uh, that would be controversial. Not like you added pineapple or anything to it, which I know we've had this discussion before, but Sarzac does not do pineapple on pizza. But if you do, you do you. Sarzac doesn't care. Because I'll put fucking black olives on my pizza, and I know some people find those revolting. I don't understand how, but I will cover every inch of the pizza with black olives if I can get away with it. I picked up my Monster cereal as well, Bowler. I was a little pissed off, though. I cannot find Fruit anywhere, though. But my favorite is Frankenberry. I love Frankenberry. Frankenberry is the bomb. Okay. You see that? You see that? It paralyzed me, and then it laughed at me. And this paralyze is not going to go off. I have to remove it. There we go. Oh, you had some pineapples on your second pizza. Hey man, you do you. Anyone that gives you shit over enjoying what you like on your pizza, I don't understand that. Yeah, it's other people might not like it. That's fine though, you know? I have tried it. I will say that. I have tried it. I do try to have an open mind. Oh yes, feta. Feta on pizza can be really good too if you've got some quality feta. Okay, now we need to go back to that door. You never got Fruit Brute or Yummy Mummy. Were those... I know they didn't release a Yummy Mummy this year. I think the last time Yummy Mummy was released was in 2013. But are you saying, Bowler, that you guys never got those at all in Canada? Because I know Fruit Brute has been re-released this year. I can't find it in the stores. Granted, I am not driving around to a bunch of grocery stores in search of a cereal, but I do look for it when I go to the store. Huh, that is a little messed up. You gotta get some Boo-Berry though, and some Frankenberry though. That was very rude, Mr. Dragons. He's gonna try to shoot me again. Oh my god. Only Count Chocula or Frankenberry. Yeah, I dig Frankenberry. Frankenberry, like it was funny. Like 10 years ago, like Count Chocula was kind of my thing, and then you know, your taste buds change every couple of years, and just whatever reason, Frankenberry became my favorite. But I always buy all three whenever I see them.
Do any of you guys have any Halloween plans? Anyone going to any kind of party or going to some kind of event or anything exciting? I might go to something this coming Saturday. I've not decided if I'm going to go to it. I'm sure everyone in my Discord will want me to go to it, but there's a event for the local. Oh, that paralyzed wore off, huh? There's an event for the local Corgi Club where it's a Halloween thing, and we get together and we meet in a local park, and the Corgis are all wearing costumes, and there's like 60 to 7 Corgis all running around in costumes, and it's a lot of fun to watch. The issue I'm having this year is that normally I go with my daughter because we have 2 dogs, and they are a handful, especially when there's all these other dogs running around and so forth. And I think she has to work that day, so I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to deal with all that by myself. But my dogs have a good time. I generally have a good time. So I don't know. We might see. We might see. We might do that. I don't know yet, Starfluff. Me and my daughter are planning to get together sometime this week and go costume shopping. Generally, I like to dress Arthur up as a little hot dog. Arthur is the little tricolor one. Look, there's a picture of him right there behind my head. Okay, now it's a picture of Winston. But I've dressed him up as a hot dog like 2 or 3 times over the years, and as funny as I find the costume to be, I think it is now played out at this point. Greek food is great. I love Greek food. We've got a couple Greek food places here. There's one really awesome place called Athena's, and their halloumi cheese is just, oh my god, I could eat my weight in that stuff. All right, let's see. Where is the? There's the thingy. Uh-oh. Oh, Surflove, I heard that your youngest had a very good time at the dance the other day. How are we doing on XP? Well, I didn't look at to see where I started, so it's just the number. All right, we reached a dead end, so yeah, that is quite a distance, Georgia to Winnipeg. I wonder how long that drive would be. Quick, somebody enter that in like the GPS real quick. Georgia to Winnipeg. What would the driving distance be? Or not the distance, but the time. How long would that take? You know what? I think I got a mind map not too long ago. Maybe I used it. Sarzac, what is that fire burst on your character about? That's one of the. I'm putting up 2 buffs on my character. Um, one is called Shifta, which is increases my offense, and the other is called Deband, which is a defense boost. So that's just an effect because I have these boosts on. When they go away, when it goes away, she'll stop flashing like that. Yeah, yeah. This has a bunch of like really cool like little effects and everything in it. 27-hour drive. Wow. So even if you didn't stop, it would still take over a full day. There's some people that can like do crazy like trips. Like one of my friends, like he drove from South Louisiana all the way up to Michigan in like 2 days. And I'm like, did you fucking stop to sleep? He's like, yeah, I got about 6 hours of sleep. I'm like, okay, you do you, man. You do you. I could not do that. I hate being in a car though. Like I get stir crazy. Alright, now we're in Caves level 2, which I like this level a lot more than Caves 1. Oh god. Is this thing not dead? So Bowler, what game do you think you're going to be doing after after not Soul Calibur, Soul Reaver? Oh, you know what? I didn't give you a shout out when you came in, Bowler. Let me do that right now. I'm sorry. If you're not following Bowler here, give him a follow. He's a variety streamer, really nice guy, and just does a bunch of stuff. Anything from old 2D NES games to more modern stuff. He plays it all. And super friendly guy, if you can't tell that from chat already. Oh, I played Phantasy for the first time about a year ago, and I was totally impressed by it. Hard little game, but I had fun. I had fun with it. I didn't beat it. I only played it for about maybe 3 or 4 hours, but it's definitely something I'd like to sit down and kind of try to figure out one day. All right, how is Oh yeah, her XP is not really moving up. Okay. Go ahead and shoot these guys. Yay, no more plants. Lucky, are you playing any video games at the moment, or not really? And if so, what are you playing? Let's go ahead and rebuff. Still have my buffs on me, but Which way do we want to go? Ooh, let's go here. You know what? Let's go back to the Pioneer so I can clear out my inventory. We have a bird sanctuary and landscape center at a local nature park called Fort White Alive. What kind of birds do they take in? Like exotics or endangered birds? No, that's not an upgrade. I'm gonna hang on to that Megid. If I ever do a Force character, that's something I'm gonna want easy access to. Let's see what this special weapon is. Maybe this is something cool. Ooh! I've not seen this before. Now that is not an upgrade in the slightest for me, but it's still cool. Okay, let's sell some of this. Let's sell these two. Don't need these. Deposit those others. Let's buy some dye fluid. And is there anything else? Nope. Currently assisting my 10-year-old nephew as a support sniper in Fortnite. He's way better than me in close-up combat. That's cool. It's always fun to play with little ones. When my daughter was younger, she had a WoW account. She still does. I think she plays with her boyfriend now. But you know, we used to get on together. We would run quests together. I'd help her. She'd help me. It was fun times. I kind of miss that. There's this one time. Oh my God. There was this one mount I was trying to get in Warcraft for about a decade. And it was the Headless Horseman mount. If you know anything about WoW, you know about the Headless Horseman mount. You can only get it during Halloween, like during like a 2-week period right before Halloween. You get it from a special dungeon that you can run only once a day, or you can run it as many times as you want, but you can only get like the possible drop from it once. It's like a 1% drop. And I used to run multiple characters every day. Like, we're talking 5 or 6 characters. And I did this for close to a decade. And I never got that damn thing. Well, one Halloween event rolls around. I guess this is around 2014, maybe 2015. Could it be also 2016? I don't remember too well. I don't think it was 2016. I think it was 2015 actually sounds about right to me. It's her second run of the day. I'm sorry, it's her second run of the Halloween period. She gets it. And you know, in Warcraft, you see what your other party members get. So I see in the little inventory log that it dropped and that it went to her, and she was quiet. She was quiet because she thought I was gonna get mad, and I'm like, oh, well, you got that, congratulations. And she goes, I'd give it to you if I could, because you know it's an item you can't trade with other people. And I'm like, you know, it's kind of funny. A little frustrating, but kind of funny. But I'm at least glad that you got it. So I still have never gotten that thing. I think the last time I ever tried to run that event was like in 2017 or so. I don't even know if it's still like a thing. I might have tried running it in 2018, but it's been a few years, and I don't ever plan to go back to World of Warcraft. So one of the few mounts I tried to really get that I never succeeded in getting. Oh, you're 47 and you kick his ass at Mario Kart. Absolutely. It's sometimes good to put them in their place. It's like, all right, you're good at this, you're good at that. I get that. I get that. Let's go old school. Let me show you how video games are done, kid. What do you guys think of OG Mario Kart, since Pinecone's mentioning it? Is it a game that you guys think is fun to go back to, or is it just too antiquated, especially with some of the newer versions of Mario Kart out there? Because don't get me wrong, I love my Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo is probably my favorite game system of all time. Mario Kart games are games that I think that just get only better from generation to generation, and it's like, I don't know if I could go back to like 16-bit Mario Kart. Especially like Donkey Kong looks so terrible in that. That was before his DKC redesign. He's like a fucking monkey with like a wife beater on. Pinecone, you haven't played any Mario Kart on the Switch lately, have you? Yeah, that was a fun game when you were streaming that. That almost got me to go out and buy a Switch just for that. And then I get excited. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finally do it. I'm finally gonna go out and buy a Switch. Oh my god, it's $300. I don't want to spend $300 on another game system. But I don't know. Maybe Santa Claus will bring one for me this year. It's kind of funny. My daughter, oh my god, she's quite the mercenary. Several years ago for Father's Day, like she's like, what do you want for Father's Day? And I'm like, I don't really want anything. I just want to be able to go out and like have a nice little dinner with you and spend some time with you. And she goes, okay, I understand that, but if I had to get you something, what would you want me to get? And I'm like, okay, I don't want her to get me anything, right? But I'm like, get me a PlayStation 4. I say something that I think is not going to happen, right? And I'm not serious about it. She's like, all right. And I forget about this conversation. Father's Day rolls around. My dad comes into town. It's the three of us going out to eat for Father's Day. And they give me a PlayStation 4. And I'm like, how? I'm like, well, I didn't have the money for it, but I went to Papaw here, and he's like, that's a good idea. We'll get him a PlayStation 4. And I'm just like thinking to myself, my dad hates video games. My dad really, really dislikes video games. Like, he's got like a boomer attitude towards video games. Because he is a boomer. But yeah, got a PlayStation 4. So I don't know. Part of me, the greedy, sinister part of me, is like, I wonder if I can make that happen this year with Christmas and a Switch. I don't think the original Legend of Zelda is hard. That's if you know what to do, you can beat that game super, super quickly. The problem is learning what to do in the game. I don't think any of the battles or monsters or boss fights, I don't think any of them are particularly difficult. Or at least I don't remember them being difficult. It's been a very long time since I've played OG Zelda. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe if I was to play OG Zelda, I'd get my ass handed to me. I remember playing that so much that I could, you know, I don't want to say speed run it, but I could go through it pretty quickly and not have a bad time with it. Now Zelda 2, oh boy, it's a good game. I like Zelda 2. I know it's controversial, but it's not an easy game. Pinecone, what do you think the hardest boss in Zelda 2 is? For me, it's that fucking dragon. Like, I watched some videos, and there's, like, all these people that are able to, like, kill it within seconds. Because they get, like, the downward thrust on it, like, perfectly. And I kept trying to do that, and my dumbass kept going into lava. It got so bad to the point that I'm just like, nope, I can't do it this way. We're gonna figure out another way to kill the boss. Which I ended up killing it, because I have beaten Zelda 2 before. I hate the fucking knights. The knights are the absolute worst. I would rather deal with most of the bosses than the fucking knights. And especially those blue ones that throw the swords. Fuck those dudes. They are the worst. I will try to run away from them if possible, because I find dealing with them is just so overly difficult. I can't stand the blue knights in that game. And then you've got that one boss who comes out on a horse. And knocking him off the horse is pretty fucking easy. It's not hard. I can do that without taking damage. He gets off the horse. He's basically just a knight, but he generally fucking kills me. Bowler writes that Thunderbird. Yeah, Thunderbird took me several attempts to down. I would agree with that. I would agree with that, definitely. I definitely find them to be a lot more difficult than Link's Shadow, which I didn't find to be all that difficult. I have never heard 100 talk about that shit. I am definitely gonna bring that shit up with him though. So I don't see how anyone could fucking enjoy that shit. For me, it is nerve-wracking. But you know, whatever. That's 100 years early. He also enjoys Multiverse. He was very excited whenever he heard that they were adding Peter Griffith. But I think he was a little upset a few months ago when they nerfed Velma. It's like, oh no, Velma has gotten nerfed in the multiverse. What has happened to the world? Okay, so this is on very hard, and technically it is offline mode, which is easier than online mode. But I'm not finding this really difficult. But I still have to clear this to unlock certain levels for online mode, which is kind of annoying, but that's what I'm trying to do here. That's where we came from. I did the second quest in Zelda once as a kid, and I was done with it after that. I never went. I think I beat it once, and I just never felt the need to go back to it. I'm not a fan of old NES games that when you beat them they repeat. It's just like, okay, you beat the game, you watch the ending, you got the credits. Now here's the same game again. It might be harder, but here's the same game again. Go. Like Castlevania does that. Most people don't know that. Castlevania fucking repeats. Like you beat it, and you watch the castle collapse. You watch the credits with like Christopher B. and all the silly parody names on like horror films and so forth. And then it starts over, but if you look at the stage number, it's not stage 01, it's something like stage 1819 because it's essentially like the second quest, and I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Ghosts and Goblins, though, made that shit mandatory. It's just like, nah, you're gonna beat the game twice. You gotta go through Ghosts and Goblins twice, so fuck you. Which, I have beaten Ghosts and Goblins before. You're right, yeah, Contra does do that, yeah. I wonder how much of that was like a holdover from like the Atari days, where Atari games would just loop over and over. You know, because a lot of NES games, like platformers, like Mega Man 1 has like a point system, like an old arcade game or an Atari game. No other Mega Mans have like a point system, or at least the classic platformer ones. I can't speak of like Battle Networks and some of those, but it's kind of weird going back to like the NES era and looking at some of like the holdovers from the Atari classic arcade era. Because honestly, who the fuck was playing Mega Man for points? I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that because I'm sure there's like incredible speedrunners that can play Mega Man 1 without taking any damage, that have probably like have insane point levels. But I don't know, if I remember correctly in Mega Man, like there's a huge randomization element to the points. Like the bosses, like if I remember right, the bosses are like worth a random amount of points whenever you select them. They might be worth a lot, they might be worth a little. So I would think like playing that game for like points would be kind of, I don't know. There's a huge random element to it, which I know people that like try to get high scores and speed runs, they don't like that random stuff. Ghosts and Goblins defeated me. Ghosts and Goblins is enough to make one question the existence of God. I played it recently since it's October and all, and just fucked me up. Yeah. No, it's brutal. But it's like the angry video game nerd said, get the knife. Get the knife. You need the knife. Get the knife. Don't get the fire. Don't get the other stuff. Get the knife. Don't lose the knife. Get the knife. Now, I will tell you a hard NES game, and I'm curious how many of you have played this before. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Anyone play Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Lucky Rook with more biddies. Look at those doggos. Oh, look at the doggo. Thank you for the bits, Lucky. Very appreciated. Did you get to Judge Doom? Because the game isn't really that hard or even that bad until you get to Judge Doom. And then it's a massive middle finger to the player when you realize that Judge Doom is like a 30-minute fight. And I'm not making that up. Okay, I might be exaggerating. I'm sure there's like someone killing Judge Doom in like two minutes or something dumb, but it's a long fight when you get to him, and you got to figure it out. And then at the last point, he gets like a instant death attack that comes out of nowhere. All right, Lucky, thank you for hanging around so much, and thank you for all the biddies. Have a great night, and please remember, if you can, to take some pictures of your garden. I'd love to see that stuff. You got to Judge Doom. Yeah, Judge Doom is one of the hardest video game bosses I've ever dealt with. And I have beaten that game before. I beat it as a kid. I've tried to go back and beat it, and I can't. I can't deal with Judge Doom. Maybe it's because I don't have the reflexes I used to have. Maybe it's because I know I've beaten the game, and I know what the ending is. The ending is a black screen that says, "You saved the towns in Toontown. Congratulations." That's it. That's the ending of Roger Rabbit. One of my favorite movies of all time. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? A legitimately, objectively great movie. You know, that was a fucking LJN game. It's a fucking LJN game. But let's not speak of LJN. Might as well speak of, I don't know. Hey, Butt Ravage. Hello, how are you? It goes really well. I'm just dorking around on offline mode for very hard, trying to open up some of these levels. Pretty easy, having a pretty easy time of things right now. My character, she's level 87, so how are you doing? I've played Karnov. I like the way Karnov plays, but that's also a game that gets really ridiculous really quickly. I never beat Karnov. I think I have a copy somewhere. If you want to read some funny stuff, if you want to read some really funny stuff, go Google what Bob Hoskins had to say about working on the Super Mario Brothers movie. Like I think there was an interview like a year or two before he died where you could still sense the absolute bitterness in his words when he talked about what it was like working on this movie. I think there's a famous exchange. What's your biggest regret in life? Super Mario Brothers. If you could undo anything that you've ever done, what would it be? Super Mario Brothers. Is there any movie you wish you hadn't have been in? Super Mario Brothers. Like, he apparently had the worst time on that movie and was, this is Bob Hoskins. This is a phenomenal actor. Who's in stuff like JFK and all these other movies. He won awards. He was beloved, and apparently, like, the worst career decision he ever did was playing Mario. Which, I'll be honest, the Super Mario Brother movie is kind of a fucking mess, but it's a charming mess. And Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo are fun in that movie. But apparently they had like the worst time of their life working on it. Karnov on the NES got screwed over royally due to S&P and... What do you mean, Bowler? Let's see, Butt Ravage is doing fine. Been checking on shit's Blue Burst since they relaunched it to see. Oh, really? I did not. I don't keep up with some of the stuff in the private online community. So they're launching their own version of Blue Burst to compete against Affinia. I really do want to try Blue Burst at some point. I know, some people don't have nice things to say about the extra content. I just want to play through it. If it's bad content, at least I can say, hey, I looked at this. Yes, Dennis Hopper. It was funny. He was in God, I forget what the movie was. It was one of those Night of the Living Dead movies. It came out in the 2000s. It was like, I don't know, George Romero made this movie, and it was in his zombie movie series. And he was like the human. Dennis Hopper was like the human antagonist, but he played basically his King Koopa role, Like, he was this super rich, super powerful guy living in a skyscraper and ruled over everyone like a medieval king. And he even looked, his hair even looked like King Koopa. The suit he wore in this movie even looked like the King Koopa suit. So I'm watching this movie in theaters. I was high when I saw this. My girlfriend at the time, and we had something to smoke right before the movie, and I'm watching this, and the only fucking thing I can think about is the fucking his role as fucking King Koopa in the Mario Brothers movie, and I'm laughing throughout the entire fucking thing. All right, here's the boss. All right, let's go ahead and clean out our inventory real quick. Okay, standards and practices. Actually had a good, had Karnov serving under God, and there were cuts. Yes, God had to be cut out of any kind of reference. You can't have any kind of reference to God or godlike beings in early Nintendo games. I recently, off-stream, played through Final Fantasy Legend on Game Boy. And, you know, he's not, you know, you're supposed to fight God at the end, and he's not God, he's the creator, which is pretty godlike. I remember playing that as a kid and thinking, oh, this is God. He's called creator, but this is God. Little man in a top hat. I don't think it's explicitly complete. Just they haven't had anyone managing it well for years. And I imagine, Butt Ravage, that it's only playable through PC, right? There's no way someone has like engineered it to be able to be played. And why would you be able to want to play it through like a Dolphin emulator? Why would you want that if you just have to emulate it on PC? So forget what I was going to ask because it was stupid. Alright, what kind of junk do we have that we can sell? Don't need this, don't need that. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there for a moment. I still think it's really impressive that they were able to get the Xbox version working. Because I know that they had that there was like issues with that for years. Why am I going that way? But yeah, Bowler, yeah, it's kind of funny. But you play Castlevania 3, right? And that game, of course, opens up with Trevor Belmont kneeling and praying at a cross, and Nintendo left that in. I think they did require like some light shining from the cross be removed, but they could have had that entire little cutscene removed. So I don't know. Nintendo was just really strange at that period in time. Yeah, so how did they get around that hurdle, Butt Ravage? Because I want to say I was in a few months ago I was in some PSO streamer chat. I think it might have been Vaughn, and they were talking about how they were able to figure out how to get around that, which was causing copies of PSO for Xbox to go up in stupid prices online. Well, the cross in the first game, Bowler, in the instruction manual, it's referred to as a boomerang. And I don't think holy water is referred to as holy water in the instruction manual either. Maybe it is. No, yeah, it's not. It's called firebomb in the instruction manual for the first game. But it seems that with the second and third one, they had less restrictions on those kind of things. Oh, okay, it's been a long time since I fought this guy. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, now we need to throw in a heal. And we broke its face. Alright. Sorry, chat, not looking at you right now. Trying to kill a monster. But I will look at it in a second, because I don't think this thing has much left. There we go. That wasn't too bad at all. I don't think I have problems even in the mines. Caves too. The caves were pretty simple on offline, very hard. Okay. Let's see. Alright, coming back to you, chat. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, but Ravage writes, I don't know the technicals on how they got it working. I just know the Xbox versions of the games were so cheap because you can't play them. And now they've kind of gone up in price, right? Because they figured out how to do that. All right, Lucky, thanks for sticking around. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you later, my friend. Please take care. Boomerang wasn't called the Cross until Symphony of the Night. Yeah, that's probably. I still sometimes call it the Boomerang, just because that was kind of embedded in my psyche, I guess. Can't even play the single player or creator character. It has to verify Xbox Live before you even get that far. Man, that's really fucked up, especially for that time period, you know. I remember when Diablo 3 came out, and people, you know, there was an uproar over the fact that they were requiring you to be online to even play offline mode. But that was like 2011, 2012. The fact that they had done that with PSO like years earlier, I don't know, that's really fucked up. All right, first and foremost, let's go see the principal. Okay. Are those your emotes, Jeremy? No, they're oh god, it's a Mickey Mouse thing. Like if I highlight the message, I see the mouse ears. Otherwise, I just see the eyes and the smile. Have I tried Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed? No, I have not. What is that? Yeah, none of those are upgrades for me, so we'll get rid of all that. Alright, let's go try our luck in the mines and see how this goes. Because so far this has been pretty easy. And where are we in terms of experience? Oh, we're going to have a level up very soon. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I have to find those 3 pillars in order to unlock the ruins. And I don't think I found the one in the caves. Okay, that's fine. We'll go back. Oop, I need to... Hang on. I need to do one thing real quick. Okay, there we go. Play as a ghost who wants a building, or as one of the Ghostbusters. Is it a new game, or has it been out for a while? Did I hunt rappies online? No. What is this? I don't know anything about hunting rappies. Is there an event going on right now? This has been a really busy month for me with work, so I haven't really. The only PSO I've really been playing has been on my Saturday night streams. What is this hunting rappies bit? I am all about killing rappies. I am all about rappie abuse. I started Phantasy Star 3 last night for the first time, and the first enemies you encounter are rappies, and I was in heaven. Because I know PSO2 is all about abusing rappies, so maybe this is where that almost meme-like sentiment started. They have... Oh, okay, well, you know what? Let's do the mines. Let's do mines here and see if I can unlock the ruins. And after that, why don't we go online and see about hunting some rappies? That sounds like that would be fun. Of course, let's see if I can get through the mines. That might be a problem. I don't think it will be, but... They show up in temple in okay, cool. Are they like dressed up in costumes? Do they drop special things? Alright, that was really rude. That did a lot of damage. Oh, fuck. Boom, there we go, level 88. You know what? I'm really curious about this butt ravage. We're gonna go. Let's go look at this right now. I want to see the Halloween rappies. I don't want to get tied up in the mines and get frustrated with enemies and stuff. Let's go look at this. You have piqued my interest. Let's go ahead and sell the garbage that I have. And you said any difficulty should be fine, so I think I don't want to do it on normal because that won't give me any XP, but why don't we do it on oh wait, right, I'm here. There's no lobby in offline mode. We need to just log off. Hey, 2013 DNA, what's up? How are you? Let me give you a shouty real quick. Let's go ahead and log on to the shit serve. Oh, what'd you get from Taco Bell? I love this message so much. If you affiliate it with Sega of America, Sega of Japan, Sega of Europe, or any of Sega's subsidiaries, you may not connect to or view the content of this server. Basically, fuck Sega. Alright, we've got 11 people on. Oh, that's right, we got the cute, super cute pumpkins. Look at it, it's so cute! Alright, well let's go, let's do this on hard. I don't want to... I don't want to deal with the enemies on that level in very hard right now, because I kind of want to just kill these rappies. And we'll go with server drops. I bought a Taco Bell Taco Lovers card thing on National Taco Day, which allows you to get a free Taco Bell item every day for an entire month. Either like a soft taco, hard taco, the supreme versions, the Dorito taco, and I think the potato taco. You can get one free a day. So I have picked one thing up from work every day. Like the whole thing is to like get you to go to Taco Bell and like spend more money. Oh, I got a free thing, so that means I have more money to buy this, that, and other. No, haven't done that. But I have used that almost every day. Get a little soft taco here, little potato taco there. Anywhere between 120 to 190 calories. Not too bad if you don't overdo it. All right, let's see. Where is the lab? There's the lab. Yeah, I had the spicy potato taco for the first time just a few weeks ago after this promotion started, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it at first, but it's actually pretty good. All right, let's go murder some rappies. All right, Blood and Guts, thanks for sticking around. Have a very good night. I will talk to you later. All right, there are the rappies. Where are the Halloween rappies? Oh, does it have to be a quest, Butt Ravage, or will it just be like normal going in here normally? I can go back. I just started this. I can go back to the Pioneer. We can look at the questies. Let me use up the grinder real quickly though. They're just using the rare Rappy appearance rate. Okay. What is that that rate? Is it something stupid like a 1% chance? I mean, I've seen rare Rappies before here and there. All right, let's see questies. So yeah, we've got this quest drop event, best cave drops, best temple drops. I wonder if this is for the I wonder if that's for the Rappies. We've got retrieval. Okay, 1 out of 500. Wow. Okay. But yeah, these are kind of the quests that we have here. I wonder if that's just drops for like items. Quest drop event. I don't know enough about the server events to know what that is. Let's just go kill Rappies. See if we get lucky. Oops, that's the lobby. You were suggested to run either Blue Star Memories or Military Strikes Back for the Rappy drops. I don't know either of those quests, so let's check them out. Okay, let's see. Blue Star Memories or Military Strikes Back. Don't see them on that list. Okay, I was pressing buttons too quickly. I really wish it did not send you back to her at the beginning like that. That's kind of annoying. Nope. Pioneer Halloween. Find the fabled cake for the children. Join us for a Halloween party on Regal. Kind of curious about those. Ah, okay, there's the Military Strikes Back. You have been training for your first mission as a Marine. Here's your chance. Let's see if the other one, the Blue Star Memories, let's see if that one is here as well, but we have at least one. Random mission. Oh, those are the story quests. Yeah, they're not going to be there. Ah, there's Blue Star Memories. Okay. Okay. I want to check out these Halloween quests first, though. But we have the other ones, and we'll definitely check them out. I want to see what this weird night is. Forest Ruins Palace. What's the palace? Welcome one and all, Pioneer 2 Halloween Extravaganza. With a show of good face, we have allowed the celebrations on Regal. We are one step closer to being able to settle, I assure you. All I ask is that everyone keeps to the designated area for your safety. And of course, nothing to fear, ladies and gentlemen. It's all part of the Halloween spirit. I am sure these hunters will be happy to look into it. They might even bring back some Halloween stories. Oh dear. Alright. What? Oh no, this music. I didn't know that this music was from PSO. This plays in PSO2 during an event in the summer, and it was the worst. Oh, I don't like this music. Okay. Nobody. Where did those kids go? Have you seen the boy and girl? I told them not to go too far. Hey lady, there's something going on behind that door. But how do you get in there? Getting the sense that this is not an official quest. It's from another Sega property, Samba de Amigo. Oh god, yes, I do remember you, Ellie. Okay, she didn't have a billion things to say. What the fuck? What happened there? Okay, not sure what happened. I'm getting the sense that this is a fan-made quest and not an official one. Fuck. I want to say it was Weird something, like Weird Night. Okay, I'm getting aggravated here because I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get out of the door. Obviously, they want me to go into the forest, and I'm curious what this palace area is. Is it like a fan-made zone? Because that would be really cool to check out. Why is this happening? Oh, we have children. Alright, I think I've talked to all the NPCs. Maybe that's what I had to do. Did I talk to you? I did. And the door is still closed. Maybe we have to get these little purple things? No? I'm about to leave this quest. I don't know what I'm doing. This is clearly something I probably should research. It's neat, especially if this is a fan-made quest, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, what's this? Yeah, okay. We're gonna try the other Halloween quest, and if not, then we're gonna try one of the two that that Butt Ravage mentioned 10 minutes ago. Let's talk to the principal again. Nope, he has nothing new to say. Did I talk to you? I think I talked to you. Hello. Oh wait, this sends me to Forest 2. Okay, alright, cool. We got somewhere. Alright, Bowler, thanks for stopping by, man, and I hope you have a great night. Take care, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Let's see, the only Sega Halloween quest I know of is Pioneer Halloween, and you have to do some very specific things with a group. Oh my god, the Pumas! I was kind of hoping the Pumas might like have like Halloween costumes on or something. Wow, the spawn here is pretty crazy. Okay, eliminated 30. I did something. Rappies! Oh, that's right. Rappies stay on the map. How do you do something with 6 people, Butt Ravage? If you can only have 4 people party up together, does that quest make an exception? Play with a party of 3 other people, then another party of... Oh, okay. Clear everything? No, we still have some of these little guys. Is there a big thing? Yeah, there is. It's over here. Okay, let's look at these things, see if there's anything. I want to say I saw a degrinder. Maybe that's just me getting hopeful. That's me getting hopeful. But it could be more if you... Oh, okay, I see. Was that Halloween quest, was that in the game at its inception, or was that something that Sega added in one of the later versions? Alright, looks like this was a dead end. Yeah, of course this area is a dead end. Okay, so starting around Xbox. Okay, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's go up here. Ah, okay, episode. Well, yeah, then that makes sense. Oh, what's this? Oh, it sent me back here. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but this looks like this is could be fun. Or not. I mean, maybe I do need to go back to the little starting area. Like, I killed everything. I don't see what else I would have access to, because a lot of the normal part of the level is just closed off. Oh, look, here we go, here we go. Let me buff up real quick. There we go. Keeps telling me how many monsters I've killed, like altogether. I wonder if I'm supposed to kill a certain amount. Hey, Sunny Delight! Making me become a corgi. Alright, there we go. There's the corgi onesie. How are you doing today, Sonny? I'm gonna throw you a shouty as soon as the monsters stop spawning. Oh no, Rappies! Oh god, they're coming for me. How was your trip to NYC? And shout Sonny out. Sonny, of course, is a good friend of the stream. Recently started streaming himself, and was last seen playing some Resident Evil 7. I've heard that game's spooky. I've heard it's a little spooky. It's probably because it's set in Louisiana, and I can attest that this is a very, very spooky place. We do have good food down here. I will say that. The food is not spooky. Unless you're on a diet, then the food is very spooky. Oh, I need to change that out to faux. Okay, looks like we've killed over 100 things. This door just opened. Cool. Let's go ahead and change out my techniques here. Oh, nice, nice. I've heard NYC has like all the food, like any kind of food place you can imagine, it's all there. Is it hard to get around NYC? Like I have a friend that was from there. That I went to graduate school with, and he always told me, he's like, when you make it out there, don't ever try to do all the sightseeing in a single day. You can't do it. It's not possible. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, all the touristy stuff, Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Central Park. Don't try to do it all in a single day. Hey, welcome back, Bap. It depends on what the link is. Just run it by me before you post it, and if I'm cool with it, I should be fine with you posting it. Just want to know what it is before you drop any links. Now, generally I won't look at the link though until after my stream though, because focused on game and all that, and I don't have the stuff set up to like watch a YouTube video on the stream and all that. Should probably work that plugin or get that setting in place though. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine, man. Go ahead and post that. That's cool. And I can pull that up on my phone. Yeah, something like that. It's just sometimes people will want to like drop like video links, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch the video while my stream is going, especially since I don't have like the thing set up to where like the stream can watch the video with me. I would be watching it on my phone by myself, and that would that's not ideal. Oh shit! I didn't even see this thing here. Okay, let's pick up this red. Exploring NYC is like sipping an aged cup of alcohol. Enjoy it sip by sip instead of chugging it down. I know I've mentioned to you before that there's this one place I want to go to, this one steakhouse. Have you ever been to or heard of Sparks Steakhouse in NYC, Sonny? And the enemies keep spawning here. Look at all the item drops. Jeez. I saw an evade material I'm going to want to pick up. I will check that out as soon as the spawn is done, Bap. Oh my god, we had another red drop. I'm digging this quest. I am really glad, Butt Ravage, that you said something about Halloween stuff, because it didn't even register with me that there might be like Halloween exclusive content. Even though I have played MMOs since Ultima Online, so I should be used to like, you know, holiday themed events. Okay, I think we got everything. Let me pick up my reds real quick. Oh, is there only one red? Okay, I also saw that. Oh my god, trying to find this is gonna. I know there was like an evade material that dropped that I want. There it is. And let me go pick this red up. Okay, cool. All right. All right, I'm going to look at Bap's link real quick. Oh, God, the big bad toy store. I have spent some money there before. That is a serious cool looking Megatron. Holy crap. That is really cool, man. I can see why you want that. Oh, shit. Looking at it through my Twitch browser is terrible. That's not too expensive either for something of that quality. I mean, $80 is a, you know, I mean, it's not cheap, but I know that like adult collector lines, especially detailed ones like that, can get really, really pricey. I was really big into the Masters of the Universe Classic line for several years and spent a lot of money on that. But I ended up making a lot of money last year because I sold a lot of my ones that were still in the packaging. It took up too much space, and I realized I didn't need all those. Are the materials not good to just use, Butt Ravage? Like, I know evade is not a big thing for hunters, but is it not helpful to have that stat increased anyway? Does it, I know Coco G has told me that, like, with those materials, eventually you get maxed out at some point. Is it per stat, or is it by, like, just the materials in general? Like you can only use 100 materials, whether they're defense or HP or what have you. I really want to pick up that red, but the enemies are still spawning. Okay, so okay, so what should I be focusing on as a hunter then? Person can live in New York their entire lifespan and still not be able to try everything on the menu for the restaurant and store. And there's no end to the food choices. Yeah, wow. And hang on, let me scroll up real quickly. No, I can't say that I have. I'll be sure to look to it. All right, this is Sonny. This is why I want to eat at Sparks Steakhouse. It's a very historical, important restaurant because in 1985, John Gotti had the then boss of the Gambino crime family, Big Paul Castellano, whacked at the front entrance of this restaurant. I'm very big into mob history, and God darn it, I want to go eat at the steakhouse that Big Paulie never got to go have a steak at. He got close, but the hitman got him before he could get into the door. Cone. Much appreciated, my friend. My goodness. Thank you for the donation. Intergalactic Pinecone, everybody. I know most of y'all are probably following them. But, my God, what a generous, awesome dude. Thank you. Thank you for that, sir. Butt Ravage writes, you can use 125 HP and TP material on all characters except androids. Human can use 250 primary stat materials, and Newmans and androids can only use 150. Okay. That makes sense. Usually recommended you don't focus on hitting stat caps for all stats on a character, but focus on the most useful stats. What would be the most useful stats for my... Escape Doll. Good lord. I haven't seen any of those drop in a while, and I don't have any extras because Olga Flow on very hard. We need that. What would you recommend for my character? What stats to focus on? I went down through the Bowery streets of New York, and Gangs of New York is a fantastic movie. It is one of the best movies I've seen in probably the last 20-25 years. That was actually the movie that made me like Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, look, as a '90s teenager, going to school every day and having to listen to like other like '90s teenager girls just swoo over Leo every fucking day was obnoxious and terrible. I still haven't seen Titanic, and I won't, because I heard about it all throughout high school for like 3 years. Every day I heard about fucking Titanic and Leo. But when I sat down to watch Gangs of New York, that is a fucking good movie. Oh God, what's the guy who plays Bill the Butcher? He also played Lincoln in that Lincoln movie. Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh my God, he's fucking terrifying in that movie as Bill the Butcher. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You got hit by an ad, Butt Ravage. Yeah, no, I read what you said. Since I'm playing a Newman Hunter, what is the actual name? Hugh Newell. What stats should I be focusing on for her at this point? Because I've just been kind of eating these things up as they drop, so I probably am getting close to my max. So what would you recommend that I kind of focus on at this point? Okay, this is weird. I went to the teleporter and it sent me back to this area that I'd already gone through. Why should I consider Titanic, Pinecone? And I that is a serious question. I say this as someone who generally enjoys everything James Cameron puts out. I thought Avatar was kind of mediocre, other than the special effects. And I can't say I'm excited about his 300 new Avatar movies he's planning. But and I love the story of the Titanic as well. Like I remember being fascinated by it as a kid. God, I remember going to Blockbuster Video when that movie came out, and it was a double VHS movie. What in the Kentucky fuck is this? Okay, I guess it's just the new area that we're in. Luck up until 80, then 100 rest in power. 80 if you use the red ring as your shield, 100 if you don't. It's a technical marble. Okay. Well, if there's one thing James Cameron has always been really damn good at, it's special effects. Especially in his earlier films, before CGI just became so commonplace. Like, Terminator 2 still looks fucking fantastic. Fuck, I still find the end scene stuff for Terminator 1 when Arnold doesn't have his skin anymore and it's the robot skeleton. That still looks really good in my opinion. There's one or two shots where it's clearly stop motion, but by and large, most of the shots of it, I remember being, you know, looking still really good. No, another special weapon. I have never gotten this many special weapons. I'm getting overwhelmed by the special weapons. Oh, look, another Bryonic. Man, this must be a huge quest if there's 2 other areas to this. For the time, it was game-changing, and it's hilarious because in the behind-the-scenes for Star Wars Episode 1, you see George Lucas bitching about how he isn't going to... Yes, I remember... I love the Phantom Menace behind-the-scenes stuff. There's this one scene where, like, Lucas is just talking about all the stuff that he wants done, like, towards the end of the movie, and the editor is just staring at him with these dead, vacant eyes. And you can tell that the editor knows that none of this is going to work. And to be fair, I actually kind of like the Phantom Menace. It's very flawed, but it's a guilty pleasure. I don't despise the Phantom Menace. I'm not one of those, oh, George Lucas ruined my childhood. Even though I fucking loathe Jar Jar Binks. Absolutely despise him. We used to have a channel redeem. I got rid of it several months ago, called Corgis versus Jar Jar Binks. Because my corgis have been trained that whenever Jar Jar Binks speaks, or whenever I talk like Jar Jar Binks, they get very angry. And I used to have a Jar Jar Binks toy to talk to them. And they would basically just get angry and mad. But then one day, it led to them actually getting into a fight with each other. And I'm like, okay, this is not cool. It's fine to make them grumpy, but when they get into an actual violent fight, that's crossing a border that I'm not going to cross anymore. So that channel reward was permanently retired. the Spook Kitty, what's up? How are you doing? I saw you in 100 Years Early's chat earlier today, but I was I had my hands full and I wasn't able to get there until after you had left. How are you doing? I think Phantom Menace looks the best of the prequels. It has actual... Yeah, it really does. It really does. I wonder how people feel about this. I think the worst prequel is Attack of the Clones. Like, there's stuff I really like in Attack of the Clones. Don't get me wrong. I mean, goodness sake, it has Christopher Lee in it. And I like the clone trooper design, and there's a lot of things I like about Attack of the Clones until I start to think about the plot, and then I'm just like, this is a point-and-click adventure, which I like point-and-click adventures, but I like them as games and not movies. Oh, hey, what's that? What's that? What's that? Where does that take me? I can't get on it yet. I guess I have to kill all the enemies here. Finishing the day of 1294 calories. Feeling pretty good. Well, congrats. Congrats. I take it you're on a diet? Fucking kills me that the CGI... Yes. Yeah, that was something that just did not need to happen. They did not need to CGI the clone and stormtroopers. Or are they even stormtroopers in Episode 3? I don't know. I guess after they go to the Jedi and they kill all the younglings, I guess you can say that they're stormtroopers. But yeah, I remember hearing about that back in the day. I'm just like, okay, someone needs to tell this man no. This man has really good ideas. He has a very creative mind, and he's clearly a good director and businessman. But there needs to be someone to rein him in a little bit. Like, I'm not one of those people where it's just like, oh, what happened to George Lucas? I mean, what happened to George Lucas is George Lucas surrounded himself with yes men. And I'm sure that wasn't done intentionally, but, you know, when you're the boss and owner of this billion-dollar franchise... Okay, where's the thing? I need to kill this or it's just going to keep spawning skeeters. I'll keep spawning them skeeters. Gotta put on some insect repellent. Alright, did this cause the thing to go up? No, there must be a switch somewhere then. Oh god, it's right in my fucking face. Trying to... Well, good for you, Spook Kitty. Good for you. This will take me to the ruins too. And then there was something about a palace. I don't know of a palace zone. But Ravage, do you know of a palace zone in PSO? Sunny writes, my takeaway from Phantom Menace is the memorable composition of the song Duel of the Fates. That music theme was so epic. It is a good song. It is a very good song. Duel of the Fates is really good. John Williams very, very rarely disappoints with his soundtracks. Pretty sure palace refers to an area of ruins. Yeah, I'm thinking possibly is that the area that that Dark Falls is in. Okay, we just went from the forest to the ruins, so the enemies just got a lot stronger. Still, this shouldn't be a problem at my level. Another special weapon. Bet it's another Bryonic. Uh-oh. Pinecone has motivated you. Oh, look at this. Look at this, Pinecone. Look at the effect that you have on people. That's awesome. The Spook Kitty, what are you doing? Are you calorie counting? Are you cutting out certain foods? Like what kind of lifestyle changes are you trying to make? I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. Not doing much for exercise right now, but I can change my eating. I will say changing eating habits can really be all that you need. Like I lost about 70 pounds over the course of 2 years. This was during COVID when everyone was putting on quarantine weight. I was putting the weight off, and I didn't do a single bit of exercise. I just changed my eating habits up, eliminated soda completely, eliminated sugar in coffee, and a bunch of other things, and didn't exercise at all. I do not enjoy exercising. I never have. Feel like a hamster. But making lifestyle choices with diet is of course very important, especially if you're like me and you don't exercise. Which I'm fine with, fine with making dietary changes. That's actually, I don't want to say easy, but I like routine. So if I start a new routine and if I stick to it, I really start to stick to it. What do we still have here? Butt Ravage writes, pretty sure just recently did someone finally figure out how to make a... Really? That's kind of crazy. Got a Battle Verge, which that's not anything well, I have to remember this is hard mode. I'm not going to find anything too useful here. Calorie budget is $15.90 a day, and I'm generally cutting down sugar. Yeah, I mean, if you're wanting to like tone muscle and like tone up, exercise is definitely what you should do. I was just looking to lose weight, which I was able to do. I have to say, I really like just the constant barrage of spawn that we're having right now. This would really be fun with more people and on a harder difficulty. I could just imagine how crazy this would get. Well, I bet as long as you stick to that, you're gonna get it. Need to take my health more seriously at 250. Well, I mean, that's not a crazy number if you're trying to shed some pounds. I mean, it's a number you clearly don't want to be at, and that you're not, you don't seem personally happy with it. But stick to it, and you should be able to do that. Are you in your 20s or 30s, to Spook Kitty? You don't have to give me an exact age, but metabolism based on age also helps a lot. And I think you're in your 20s, right? 29. Okay, all right. So you've got some youth on your side as well. Once you get to your mid-late 30s, though, your body is not as cooperative as it used to be. OMG, get off of me. I bet there's going to be a room like this with a bazillion sorcerers. Like, we haven't even gotten, like, the difficult enemies in the ruins yet. These are just kind of like the cannon fodder. All right, I really was not looking at items because I was kind of looking at chat and just the enemies, but I didn't really get an idea of what dropped here. All right, we have 2 routes we can go. We'll go north. Other than the enemy spawns, this seems to just be standard ruins. The forest was heavily modified, but this doesn't seem modified yet. The Spook Kitty, have you been playing video games lately? Oh my god, get off of me! Fuck, didn't turn around there. Camera angle. It is a big sword. It is a very big sword for a really, really tiny girl. But that's what she likes. Oh, that sounded terrible. I've been playing some FF8, thinking of getting the new Star Ocean. Go for it. Star Ocean games are pretty popular. Okay, we are now at the point where I don't have any more inventory to take special weapons. So we're going to do this. I don't know what this is. We're going to drop that. We're going to take that. Oh, it's a Club of Laconium. We're going to drop that Club of Laconium, and we're going to pick up whatever this is. I have never played a Star Ocean game. Thunder Drummer has told me really good things about them, but I've not played. I'd love to watch you stream some of that. One second, guys. So you haven't played any Curse of Darkness lately? Oh, I don't. Oh, that's right. You did come into my Castlevania stream the other day whenever I was ending it. I don't know if you've seen Castlevania Judgment, the fighting game, but something tells me that you would probably get at least a kick out of how just strange it is. Okay, this is not working out for me. I need to go hit that light switch. Ah! Oh, okay, you know Judgment. Okay, well, I'm going to be playing more on Monday. I kind of liked it. Like, there were some things that irritated me, and I was really disappointed that Cornell did not play. I didn't like the way Cornell played. I actually found him probably like the hardest character to play, even though he's like the coolest looking one in my opinion. I have not unlocked Dracula yet. I should be doing that soon. I think I just have to I have to beat it with the Golem and I think Trevor, and then I'll have Death, and then I can unlock Dracula. Ouch! Those things hurt. Okay, is that everything? We've got one more thing over here. What is all this? Oh, okay. Oh no, this is modified stuff. Okay, all right. So they have modified things. It looks like I went the wrong way, possibly. We'll kill everything here, just to make sure. Hector is not in Judgment. The character selection, like in the game, is a little. I don't know. Like you would think, since the game was designed by Igarashi, you would have thought that he would have included some of like his original creations, like Hector and Soma Cruz, and it's more like Classicvania characters than anything else. But Hector doesn't get the love that he should get. Okay, it looks like that's the room. And we got the lava lamp over here. Okay, all right. So either this was a wrong way, or just something I'd have to clear out for something else. Well, Igarashi, you know, he doesn't even acknowledge Circle of the Moon as an actual game. You know, I love Igarashi. He's one of my favorite designers, but his attitude to Castlevania games that he did not have anything to do with has always struck me as kind of obnoxious. It's like, you know, you did not create this franchise. Yeah, you made the best, what is regarded as the best entry in it, Symphony of the Night, and you made many excellent games for the series after that, but you know, you're not Castlevania. The only game I think that he should have rightfully retconned was Castlevania Legends on the Game Boy. And the idea that the Belmonts are descended from Dracula because Sonia Belmont hooks up with Alucard, I don't like that. Like, I like the character of Sonia Belmont. She's actually kind of cool, and I would like to see her like redone properly in a proper game. But also, I played Castlevania Legends for the first time a few months ago, and I have to say, it was not the worst Castlevania I've ever played, but it was incredibly forgettable. Okay, this spawn is getting a little crazy. Okay, we got... Oh, no! Oh God! Look at this. This is what I was kind of scared would happen. This isn't too bad actually. But I know they're gonna do. I know they're gonna spawn a shitload of sorcerers. I know that's coming. Was it? Are you talking about Dracula's final form in that game? Because that is a great Dracula. I mean, it's a great boss fight because it's so difficult. At least at first, I think it's pretty easy once you have it figured out. But yeah, his final form, it's like perfect because it's regal, and it's also incredibly demonic. And generally, Dracula, like when he transforms, he just looks demonic, right? And there's just, I don't know, he should be regal. Like one game that got close to that was the PSP version of Rondo, his final exclusive form in that game. But he also doesn't look too special. He looks more regal, but just not enough, not demonic enough. I also love that, like, his main form in that shape is the eye. I am very glad I have Escape Doll on me. I might not be able to take that home with me. This is getting a little tough. Really glad I started this on hard instead of very hard. Because I don't think I would be able to do this on very hard at this point. She's still a bit of a baby in terms of her levels. Jeez, what the f... You think the rushing attack could use some work? I think that's actually pretty well designed. If you're able to, you know, it always happens at an exact time. I normally just slowly count to 4. When getting ready to avoid that, and it generally works well for me. Okay, we're gonna, again, since I'm full on inventory, let's drop this, whatever it is. Oh, another Club of Laconium. Goodbye. Okay. We've got 2 doors that are not open. Oh, we have a switch over here. And it spawned more things. What do you think the hardest boss in that game is? Do you think it's Dracula, or do you think it's the Twin Dragon? Okay, we opened at least one door. Both of them. Ooh, another escape doll. I am willing, since this is hard mode, I am willing to drop whatever this weapon is for escape doll, because I do not have any in my bank. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's the dragon, the twin dragons. That's a rough fight, but I also, I kind of second guess myself. With Dracula, when you get to the end of the game, you have a save file right at Dracula, so you can keep practicing on it as much as you want. when you beat the Twin Dragon, unless you make a separate save file for it, you continue along your way. So you know you don't get to practice on it like you do with the Count. All right, this is where I'm gonna get hit by sorcerers. Open. Okay, I do have my Rukar ability. We'll just leave that up. But I know this is where they're going to hit me with sorcerers. This is a sorcerer room. The Spook Kitty, have you played any of the Lord of Shadow games? Because I'm going to be starting those relatively soon, and I don't know. Like I haven't played. There's like a mini game called Mirror of Fate, and I played that one a little bit, and it plays like a classic Vania, so I think I'm going to dig that one. But I remember trying to play Lord of Shadows, the first one, when it came out. And I remember getting very angry with it because it plays like a God of War game, and I've never played those kind of games before. I was trying to play this game like a Devil May Cry game, and clearly that was not working for me. Hey, Jessica, what's up? How are you? I'll give you a shout in just a second, Jessica. I'm getting attacked by monsters, but how are you doing? Oh, geez, Louise. That guy almost trampled me to death. Oh my god, stop beating me down! Corgi costume Sarzac is best Sarzac. You know, I like Corgi costume Sarzac. And next week or next Saturday, Jessica, there's an event in the town that I live in. We have a Corgi club here, and there's going to be the Corgi Halloween costume annual event. And I'm probably going to bring my dogs to it because I've brought them to it before. So there's going to be like 60 corgis running around in their corgi costumes. I'm kind of a little annoyed because my daughter normally goes with me, but she's working. And I'm like, oh god, I'm going to have to manage both of the dogs. That's not going to be fun. But it'll be fun, and I'm gonna do it. So you're streaming tomorrow, right? Okay, I think this is the last enemy here. Unless there's another wave. Got what looks to be like. Oh wait, no, that's my Ruakar. Yep, more. Let me step out for a moment. Let me give Jessica here a shouty. Jessica Excel 2007 is one of my favorite streamers. Absolutely lovely person. A lot of fun. A lot of really fun streams with her. Plays all sorts of games, and she's got an awesome community. So please check her out if you haven't done that yet. And hey, Kron, what's up? How are you doing? Things are going. I'm playing a fan-made Halloween quest on PSO right now. I believe it's unique to the server, the private server that I'm playing on right now, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a gauntlet thing where you're just overwhelmed by enemies, but I haven't died yet, and having a pretty decent time with it. Oh no, I'm out of dye fluids though. That's not good. I'll have to switch to tri-fluids. Oh, that's not good at all because I Okay. Some monofluids. I don't need monofluids. I need difluids. But, Gauntlet, yeah. Man, I should play a Gauntlet game at some point. I'm sure there's got to be, like, a multiplayer Gauntlet. Like, that's got to be a thing, right? But, okay, I think everything is dead. Oh, no. Oh, God! I look away and... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is where I die. Look at this. Look at this tomfuckery. Okay, all right, and that's the room. Everything's dead. Thank God. Okay. Okay. Let me scroll up. Okay, Jessica, your stream is at 8 p.m. PST tomorrow, so that's gonna be 6 p.m. for me. So I might not be there exactly when it starts because I have D&D tomorrow, but that's generally around the time that we start winding D&D down. So I probably won't be there at the start of the stream, but I definitely will be on there. Probably like around 8:30, 8:45 your PST. I was under the impression most Gauntlet games were multiplayer. Yeah, that's always been kind of like their Gauntlet's thing, is that they're multiplayer. I'm just not aware of like any kind of like new Gauntlet game that might have been put out that might have capitalized like on online play. All right, we're gonna go ahead and I only have 5 trifluids. Well, we do have the Rukar spell, so I assume that I'm able to go to the Pioneer. So yeah, Kron, I didn't realize I was poisoned. I think that just happened there. So I really was digging Phantasy Star 3 last night. I know we talked about it while I was streaming, but I've been thinking about that game a lot today, and I definitely can see a lot of the flaws and stuff there, but I was having a pretty good time with it, especially towards the end when I noticed that the difficulty is starting to ramp up a little bit. But I think after my initial impressions last night, I think I am gonna try to go for all 4 endings. Unless the game just kind of like falls apart, like as you go on. Why did I do that? That's not going to hurt any of those guys. I mean, there were things that annoyed me. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the way poison works in that game. I mean, I'm happy that it doesn't like damage you, but the fact that it prevents you from getting healed and that it happens so frequently, like I know that's going to irritate the shit out of me as I go forward. But I think I'm going to dig it. A lot of people have described it as like an unplayable game, and I just don't fucking I don't fucking see that. Yeah, no, I know what you're I know what you're saying, Jessica. Like generally with multi-ending games, it has to be something that I'm really excited about to do it. But like, if it's just a standard game that I just want to go through once, like the Warhammer game that I finished last week, that has multiple endings. Oh my god, they are just destroying me. And why am I not damaging these guys? There we go. Okay, maybe I can move out. They've kind of got me here. Okay. But like the Warhammer game has like 4 or 5 different endings. I don't need to get all of those. I just wanted to play that Warhammer game. I enjoyed it. It's a good game. If you like tactical RPGs, you like Warhammer, you would dig that game. But I don't have to get all the endings. I can just watch those on what do you call it? YouTube. Okay, this barrier is still up. And this leads to the palace. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, I got raided? Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Retro Roulette, hello, hello. Hello, raiders, welcome everybody. What's up, Retro Roulette? How is it going? Let me give a shout out for the awesome Retro Roulette here. If I can type, if I could type properly. Where are my mods? Where are my mods? Where are my mods? Doesn't say what. Retro, what were you playing? Oh, you were playing RE5 and you were doing it with 2 people. Oh man, that game is so much fucking fun. On co-op. How far did you guys get? Did y'all finish Wesker off or no? Oh, Jessica, you troublemaker, you. But thank you so much for the raid there. Yeah, y'all, if y'all aren't following Retro Roulette, you should be. They do do a bunch of really fun games, and they've got this. What is this? Bud Ravage, do you see this? But yeah, y'all give Retro Roulette a follow. I know Retro through the wonderful Mr. Popinski, and they do really good streams and just all sorts of games. I mean, RE5 is one of my favorite RE games, so you know they've got good taste if they're playing RE5. Look at this. This is not at all what I was not expecting to be in to be here. Yeah, it's Temple, but the portal that I took from the ruins described this as the palace. Oh, that music's playing again. I hate this song so much. I was so happy when the seasonal event in PSO2 that was playing this. I was so happy when that event ended. And I'm just like, okay, you won't have to hear this song again, Sarzac, until June of next year, if you're even playing PSO2 at that point. Chapter 4, is that the part where did you guys fight Jill? Well, I don't know if y'all have played this before. I don't want to say spoilers. Okay, I see Butt Ravage. And Palhomie Amigo Man. Thank you for the follow, very appreciated. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing today? Okay, I'm sorry. I was not expecting to be in this level, guys. So I was a little stunned. Also, I was bitching about this music because I really do not like this track. can we get like some Sonic the Hedgehog music? Or something from Space Channel 5. What did you guys think of the RE4 remake trailer? Have y'all had a chance to watch that? And this is a long quest. Okay, let's see what this this item is. PB. How do I? Okay. Club of Laconium. Yeah, I was pretty excited with the RE4 remake trailer, and RE4 is not even like in my top 5 Resident Evil games, and I thought the trailer for this remake looked really good. I've said for months, RE4 doesn't even need a remake, and I still don't think it needs a remake. I think it would be Code Veronica needs a remake more, but I'm getting that game when it comes out. That trailer looks really good. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Why are the ninja robots here? I mean, I know this is a fan-made quest, so they're here because the quest people put them here, but not supposed to be in this level. Oh my god, look at these ninja robots. Let's see, Butt Ravage writes, nah, you can't really mix and match enemies in areas they aren't supposed to be. This is because they are using the battle mode map and some enemy spawns from that. Ah, okay, okay. Why can't I damage these guys? Am I too close to the door? Seriously, why can I not damage them? There we go. Anyway, for those that missed this announcement, next Sunday, the 30th, I am doing a special viewer-redeemed stream. A few weeks ago, our good friend Thunder Drummer redeemed 125,000 points. And he is going to have me play Skyrim for the very first time. I've never played Skyrim. I've played Oblivion. I've played Morrowind. I really like Oblivion. Morrowind I did not enjoy. But to be fair, I came to Morrowind after I'd played Oblivion, so. But I'll be playing next Sunday Skyrim for the first time for a 6-hour stream at 2 p.m. Central. And it's all because of Thunder Drummer. So many robots. It's like I'm in a fucking Mega Man game. Which, I love Mega Man. That wouldn't be a bad thing. But... any decent drops here? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, whatever. Well, I've got to be getting to the end of this quest because it described the palace as the last area. If I don't have to fight you, I'm not... Oh my god, I might have to fight them because there's so many of them. What the fuck? They're not supposed to do that! What? They're not supposed to... How did they do that? And now I can't damage them. I have never seen that happen in PSO. Did they just multiply? They're like fucking Bebe's kids. They don't fucking die, they multiply. What is this? I just made a fucking Bebe's kid reference. What the fuck's wrong with me? Jessica, you can't tell me that this is not bullshit. Okay, they died. And now I feel dirty for making a Bebe's Kids reference. Oh my god, I'm so old.
Cause you don't think cars disposable. Sound like you're fucking taking a shit, that's why.
Throw my buffs up. Oh, I have a new one, everyone. I don't know if y'all have heard this one yet or not, but
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
okay, I am missing something. Maybe I can... No, I can't go through there. I was thinking I might be able to destroy the rubble, but nope. Oh my god, I have a bunch of cleaning to do tonight because for some reason I thought it would be... Is that the principal? That's the principal. I never noticed that there's a statue of the principal here before. Okay, I don't know where to go from here. But yeah, I just finished one of my busiest work weeks of the year. It was awful, as it normally is. And for some reason, I decided, oh, let's have D&D the same weekend that I recover from that. For those that don't know, I have a campaign that's almost 4 years old, I think. And I'm the DM, so yeah. I don't want to give up on this, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Oh, hey, have I not been this way? No, I have. There's just a little balcony. How are we doing on experience? Considering this is hard mode, I guess I got a decent amount. Oh, hey, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I think we found the right way. Or at least we found an area we haven't been through before, so. I do kind of want to finish this quest, because I do feel that I'm, like, getting close to the end. And I've been on it for, what now? Probably close to 2 hours? Tried to avoid that. I failed. You know, I'll give this at least. I was really fearful that they were gonna like spawn a shitload of sorcerers, and that has not happened yet. So I'm thinking maybe it doesn't happen. Ooh, a mono grinder. Okay, Jessica. Well, thanks for popping in, and I can't wait to see your stream tomorrow. It's been way too long since I've been able to make one of your streams. And thank you for the lurk. Jessica Excel 2007, everyone. Please give her a follow if you haven't done so yet. Okay, I think that's everything. We got two reds and a mono grinder, so what to drop? Drop this. Got like a billion of those. We don't need another. Oh look, another Bryonic. But Ravage, let me ask you this question. You probably know that I'm a huge fan of classic Phantasy Star. Nay's claws, I know, are is a rare weapon in this game. How do you get that? And what is the best method for getting her claws, if you know that? Which I'm sure you do. Okay. Right. Yeah, I remember reading that there's a replica version. What, how difficult is it to get the real version? And because I want to say I remember I read something that it has to do with the, oh, what is it? Section ID, I think, Blueful, that kind of stuff that's determined by your name. I think that's called section IDs. See, I want it just because it's a reference to one of my favorite classic Phantasy Star characters. I mean, I love Nay so much. I even have a dancing emote Nay. I think it's a Vidra drop only. Vidra is that's the temple boss in episode 2, right? Tower. Oh, okay, right, okay. I know what you're talking about. I did the towers a week or two ago, most recently. Yes, okay. Dude, get off my crotch. Get off of me. Please tell me that's a fucking typo. Please tell me that's a fucking typo. I know you just said fuck that, but I really, really hope that's still a typo. That's fucking nuts. There's very little I think that could justify that drop rate. I love the character of Nay. I don't think how much I like that character can justify trying to farm that. Oh my. Okay, I need to buff up real quick. Oh, I came here through a fucking portal. Hey, that sounded like I finished the quest. Now, I saw a mono... There's the mono grinder. Let me go ahead and break all this. It seems like we finished the quest. Almost died right at the end, but I didn't. Which, yeah, that makes sense, that Hewn Whirl is the only class that can use it. Nay is a female Newman. So that makes sense from like a game lore perspective, that she would be that would be the only class that could use it. A little silly. I think other classes should be able to use it, but I can see the rationale in saying, well, we're going to make this to where only Nay-like characters can use it. And hey, Kron, thank you for the gifted subs to Butt Ravage. That's awesome of you, man. Thank you. Let me get caught up on what Butt Ravage here was saying. It's possible Shat might have adjusted that. Well, I do know they give you the option for like server drops and classic drops, so it's probably worth me looking into asking people in the Discord what the drop rate for it is. Only 2 items in the game I can think of that have that fucked up rate that are still worth getting. The Sealed J Sword and the Psycho Wand. Jeez, those numbers are crazy. Like, I know this is a super early MMO, and I've gotten some really fucking rare shit when I used to play World of Warcraft with really, really dumb drop rates, but nothing even close to drop rates like that. That's nuts. Did I already use that? Oh my god, my dementia is bad right now. Oh, I didn't use it. Go home, Sarzac. You're drunk, even though you haven't been drinking. All right, let's see. Looks like we finished the quest, so let's see how this ends. All right, we're back here, so I guess I need to go. Oh, it's the quest girl. Let's talk to the principal. Quest by Hysteria. Thanks for playing. That was a fun quest. I don't know what was really Halloween-y about it. Because it was advertised as a Halloween quest, and it was certainly fun, and I appreciate all the work that that Hysteria must have put into that. But I don't understand why that was a Halloween-y quest, other than the NPCs at the little beginning area, kind of like, you know, hanging out, chilling, and, you know, having fun. Let's see. Wonder who's all on, if there's anybody I know that's playing right now. Which I don't know a lot of people on this server, but yeah, I don't know any of these people. I just want to go back and look at some stuff real quick. She is an active GC admin, I think. Okay. Yeah. I'm coming back here to look at the quest descriptions. Okay, that I believe was under events. Nope, don't see it there. Was it under VR? Yeah, the one that I just played. I want to look at the name of it. Maybe it was under events and shop. I'm getting a little tired. Ah, there it is. Weird Night. It was there. Join us for a Halloween party on Rigol. It was a party. I don't know what was very Halloween-y about it. I didn't see like any of the pumpkins or anything, or the ravens out. It was a fun quest though. Find the fabled cake for the children. Sounds creepy. Okay, cool. Let's see. All right, so let's find out what some of these special weapons are, because I really, for the longest, was not paying attention to what the server was telling me that I was getting. Let's drop our escape dolls off first and foremost. Alright, I wonder how many clubs of Laconium and by Bryonics I'm going to get. Oh, look. Oh my! Color me surprised. Got 4 more. Come on, I'm coming for all. I want all of them. Oh, 2 more. Let's have 2 more Bryonics. I think I accidentally equipped one. Oh, damn it! We got an Elcyon. We didn't get a 100% Bryonics. That's a cool looking sword, though. I don't think I've seen this before. Yeah, I equipped the stupid Bryonic. Can I equip that other sword? I don't think he get. No, I can't equip. Why can't I equip that? MST needed. Why does it require so much MST when it's a huge downgrade? Ancient characters on its blade produce magic. Its a special attack is the fire. Oh, okay, I see. It's a okay. I see why it requires MST. Okay, we're gonna keep that. I don't know if I'll ever get Senri to the point where she can use it, but who knows? Maybe I will. But we will keep that. Kind of like a Force Saber. Yeah, I bet it. Kind of curious what the animation on it looks like and everything. But yeah, we'll keep that. It's the first one I've ever gotten, I think. So, but we're selling all of these, even though I know they're just like 10 Meseta a piece. I have like 10 of those in my bank. And I should probably get rid of those as well. All right, any items? Okay. Cool. All right, well, I think we're going to start winding the stream down. I normally end after 4 hours, but we did just finish a very long quest, and I do have some stuff I need to do, so I probably should do some stuff and get to bed a little early than I anticipated. So I think we're going to wrap the stream up here. We are going to find someone to raid in a little bit, so if you are still in the stream, please stick around for just a moment. But I'll be playing some more Phantasy Star next Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. More PSO, I should say, since I am playing another Phantasy Star game. I think what we'll do next Saturday is we'll look at these other Halloween quests, and we'll do some hunting for these Halloween wrappies. So I know there's at least another fan-made Halloween quest we can check out, and then we can maybe try to hunt down a Halloween wrappy, see how that goes. So I think that's what we'll do. It'll be a good weekend since it is Halloween weekend coming up. My next stream will be this Monday at 5 p.m. Central. I'll be playing more Castlevania Judgment, expecting to unlock all the characters, but probably won't be finishing that because I do want to beat it with every character, but I at least expect to have everyone unlocked. So that'll be my next stream. And then, yeah, so I want to thank a bunch of people. We had a really good, really fun stream tonight. So everyone that was here, thank you very much for popping by. Really appreciate every single one of you. Specifically, I want to thank a couple people. Butt Ravage, I want to thank you for all the helpful information that you gave me. I would not have known that there was like special Rappy Halloween things if you hadn't told me that, for example. So thank you. It's always a pleasure having you in here, and you're quite a wealth of PSO knowledge. So I really appreciate that. Lucky Rook 1 and Jeremy Darkness gave a shitload of bits early on in the stream. So thank you guys for that. I'm not going to try to count them up, but there's a lot of bits given. Blood and Guts resubbed for his 6th month in a row. Thank you, Blood and Guts, for that resub. Intergalactic Pinecone resubbed for 4 months in a row. Thank you for that Pinecone. Miho 2007 rated us with a party of 23. Miho is awesome. Thank you, dude. We've got some new follows tonight from Paka and Crazy Fraga 124. And Pinecone also donated $5. for zebra cakes because my fat ass needs zebra cakes apparently. Retro Roulette also rated us with a party of 7. We had a follow from Pal Homie Amigo Man. And then, of course, Kron gifted a tier 1 sub to Butt Ravage. So thank all you guys for all the kindness and support. I really appreciate all of you so much. It's very, very humbling, as I've said before. I'm going to thank all my subscribers real quickly by name, and then we'll find someone to raid. So subscribers, y'all rock, and I really appreciate y'all so much. Weldy Time, Thunder Drummer, Markyard44, Coco Chi, Screaming Squid, Cult Mother, Kron 151, Save Slots, Zero Wise Man, Azura Vaughn, Dimmy D UMC, Sunny Delight, Jackdaw 9, Silhouette, Auxiliary Asp 92, not Ass, Mother of Dragons 42, Bobcat Bry, Nivik Viking, Guardian Angel Taz, Remy Replay, DJ Breezy, Spaghetti, High Please Hydrate, Jessica Excel 2007, The Hungriest Cheetah, Damas 6, Miho 2007, Fairy 42, Jay Cosney, Coco Bean 319, Jinya 101, Astro Junkie U, Rin West, Poke Oracle 913, Awadi Littner, Arch Instinct 92, Creature 1981, 2013 DNA, Mr. Popinski, Lucky Rook 1, Velociraptor J, 100 Years Early, Gervination, Bowler Hat Gamer, Darth Mordor, Miss Rubik, Golly 6969, Intergalactic Pinecone, and the Butt Ravage. Thank you guys very much. Very, very appreciated, and I really do. I'm really, really just thankful for all of you. So, all right, let's find somebody to raid. Let's see who's on right now. I know a couple people that might be on. And we have one friend who is doing a charity stream in honor of a friend of his that passed away. So I'm thinking we might raid him. But let's see who's all on right now. Okay, my friend who's doing a charity raid, he has quite a lot of people in his raid. And I see Intergalactic Pinecone just started a stream, and he doesn't have too many people in here, and he did resub and he did a donation, so we're gonna keep the love going. So we're gonna go ahead and raid the Intergalactic Pinecone. It's been a long time since I've raided Pinecone, so we're gonna go ahead and raid Pinecone. So he's playing some Overwatch 2, so y'all know Pinecone. We're gonna go say hi. Hope everyone has a great night, great rest of your evening, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody.